Let's talk about the major components of the bill. Now, I'm a Southern Baptist, and I'm kind of proud of that. What I hear my preachers saying in my communities are that, well, you know, we can't really be for more gambling, but this really isn't an expansion of gambling as such. To me, it's no different than if the lottery chooses to put a new game out and they're selling lottery tickets at the Super America or wherever they're selling them. It's not really an expansion of gaming, it's simply a new form of gaming.
People did not vote in 1988 to allow video lottery terminals. And our question is, does anyone really think that Kentuckians in 1988 voted to approve video lottery slots? We don't think so. We seem to have abandoned the slogan, let the people decide, around here. But if you look at what we told people then and what we're telling them now, we might want to consider a new slogan, let the people be hoodwinked. We either lied to them then or we're lying to them now, one or the other. And that's the dilemma I think that this legislation puts us in. The speaker talked about the original intent of the original 1891 Constitution, which had very restrictive language on what we would now call gambling. And I agree with him that original intent is very important. But the information that was distributed at the time of our lottery discussion in this state, and this goes to the point of original intent of the lottery legislation, did not include any reference to VLTs. Voters were told in reports like the Report of the Lottery Commission, released on October 31st, 1988, that lottery games included only what are called instant or online games, designations that exclude VLTs. And in fact, lawmakers themselves, during the debate over the lottery amendment, were assured by the bill sponsors that it would not include things like VLTs. On March 10th, 1988, Speaker Stumbo referred to an amendment filed in the original constitutional language. But on March 10th, 1988, when Representative Lewis Johnson, many of you will remember Representative Johnson if you've been around for a while, offered a floor amendment to the lottery bill, limiting the state lottery to weekly drawings, which would have limited it to traditional instant and online games. He argued that electronic devices and slot machines are a reflection of the electronic age and that they were the logical next step in the lottery. But Bill Donnermeyer responded by saying that the lottery bill, and I quote, does not provide for slot machines or anything like that. That was on the floor of the House. That has been the understanding that we have all had since 1988. And when anyone tried to breach that understanding, they've been slapped down by the courts. And if this bill is voted on and succeeds and goes to a place like the Supreme Court, they're going to roll back the tape and they're going to look at those discussions. The second reason that we oppose this bill has to do with the fact that the bill will turn horse tracks into slot barns. 158 is the millionaire's bailout. This is a redistribution of income in the wrong direction. I think Kentuckians support the sport of kings, but they don't want it funded by the peasantry.